So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring in the right-handed hitting catcher, Nick Hundley. Grounder down the line at third. There is Solarte. Throw gets him, 2 down.
And that's a good guy to take care of on one pitch, especially on a swing like that.
In now, Chris Russin. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ross sets his sights. Here comes the first pitch. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And if you're not careful, this is the kind of guy that can run off 6 scoreless innings against you from here out. So that first inning run isn't something you can bank on holding up.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Flipped out the other way towards short. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
How about that swing? That wasn't just a little bleeder off the end of his bat. He swung that bat like he knew what he was doing up there.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Oh, it looks like they might be making something out of nothing here with 2 outs. You get the first 2 quick outs, and you're thinking, hey, this inning's not going to amount to much of anything. But now all of a sudden, you get runners at second and third here, and who knows, a third straight hit could get you 2 runs.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes, as he'll take a look at ball 1. One 0 count. Here it is. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
And you know, in this ballpark, you get guys second and third, you've got to take advantage, especially early on. These chances might not come all that often.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Good take there. You know, he's giving him a great battle with guys in scoring position.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. 2 left for Colorado. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Melvin Upton Jr. strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Melvin Upton Jr.
Into the windup and the pitch. In there, strike one. Chopped foul right at home plate. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Blackman comes on now, and he has it one down.
And this is all about taking charge out there. That's the center fielder's ball if he can get there. So he calls everybody off, and he makes the play easily.
John Jay digs in here for his first appearance. Drilled right back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a one-out single.
And this will bear watching as the game goes on. You know, if he's going to have success here, a lot of it's going to hinge on how he can locate his sinker. That one's too far up in the strike zone. A belt-high sinker is not much more than a flat fastball.
Corey Spangenberg takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Up high, 2-1 now. Runners on first with one down. Slapped hard the opposite way, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Hey, you got to be quick down there. It's the hot corner. Seems like a third baseman, most of the plays you have, it's either on you in a heartbeat or it's a slow roller. Not a whole lot of plays in between, but he stays with it to make the play there.
Standing in now, Tyson Ross, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Two out with the man at first. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Froze him for strike three, and that retires the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back at Petco Park in just a moment. Carlos Gonzalez is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter, number 20, third baseman,
Nolan Arenado will dig in, a Silver Slugger winner in the National League a season ago. Takes this the other way to right, and he'll put it away now without much of a problem. Two gone now here in the third.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but it's one of those situations where You get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And a foul tip held onto here at strike one.
Boy, if he makes contact there and makes an out, that's a 3-pitch inning. I think I would have had him look at least one.
Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Well, you know, the big key to throwing the slider is knowing when to throw it for a strike and then when to try to get a guy to chase out of the zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado, but they're up 1-0. Leading off the inning, Will Myers, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Yanked on the ground down the line. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Hit out towards second. LeMahieu's got it and taken in out there for the first out.
The shortstop, number 10, Alexi Ramirez.
Alexi Ramirez is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit hard toward the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Yeah, no hesitation there as we train our camera directly on him. Once this gets down the line, he's thinking 2 right out of the box, and he's able to beat the throw into second and leg out a double.
So here's Matt Kemp now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Line drive to center field, but sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
This ball's just hit way too hard to think about tagging up and trying for third, so he's just going to have to be happy where he is right there at second.
So stepping in, Derek Norris, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Oh, tough pitches here, back to back. And now he's not going to give him anything good with a runner at second base.
Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now.
Tough pitch to lay off there with 2 strikes. Fooled on a changeup and couldn't pull the trigger.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More baseball from downtown San Diego right after this. Ben Paulson is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
First baseman, number 10, Ben Paulson.
Ross is ready. Here it comes. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Yeah, a couple of mid-90s fastballs, and he hasn't been close on either one of them.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
You want to talk about throwing a fastball in a guy's kitchen? He came in, sat down, had a cup of coffee with him. You aren't going to tie a guy up any better than that.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. It's a solo home run there for Gerardo Parra as the Rockies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, he'd retired 5 in a row until just now, but not anymore. He'd been on cruise control, but all of a sudden, one little mistake will snap you back down to earth in a hurry.
Into the box now, Nick Hundley.
Nick Hundley.
As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. That last home run traveling an estimated 412 feet. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Very high, 2-1. Looped out toward third, but a quick glove at third, and there were 2 gone.
Now, you know, even though he's given up 2 home runs, he's only down 2-0. I mean, his guys can get that back in no time. Even though he probably doesn't feel too good about things, he's still very much in this ballgame.
Chris Russin will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Yeah, he showed a little prowess with the bat last time, and they may have to pitch him a little bit tougher right here.
Here comes the first pitch. Into the seats, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Now a flare out toward right center. Coming on is Upton Jr., and that retires the side. Rockies strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 Colorado. Yonhervis Solarte is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. That misses 1-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
And I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a lot of confidence right now. And he's also taking some chances with location. But, you know, he's thinking he's bulletproof out there, and so far he has been.
Stepping in, Melvin Upton Jr. He flew out in his last at-bat. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Blackman. 2 gone.
Took him up the ladder right there with the fastball, and he actually did a pretty good job to get wood on it at all. But it's still an easy play out there in center field.
Digging in to try it again, John Jay. He singled his last time up. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. The 0-1 on its way.
Nope.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. Back to him, and that's off his leg. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Corey Spangenberg is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Blackmon on the move. He's there, but he missed it. Around third is Jay, heading for the plate. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now a 2-1 ball game. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and no one left on base. We played 4 full. The Rockies are out in front, 2-1. Charlie Blackmon strides into the box now, launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ross gets the sign. First pitch on its way. And a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And we've seen guys swing at that 4-seam riding fastball up in the zone. But you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Jose Reyes will dig in.
Got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Colorado, right fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
So 2 are gone in the Rockies' half of the 5th, and standing in, the right fielder Carlos Gonzalez. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And this is exactly what he does so well. He'll make you so convinced that you're going to see a fastball, and then he's going to go the other way on you.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line, and they can't run it down. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that is through into right field for a single.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Nolan Arenado will dig in now. He struck out and lined out in his first 2 at-bats.
Yeah, he hit that ball pretty hard on the line out. He just couldn't get it to fall for him.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1.
Now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet, not by a long shot.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
Two and 0 count. Here it comes. Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1.
And that had all the looks of a guy who was going to take a buzz. EK, I know you never did that.
No, not me. Maybe once or twice.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Rockies strand 1. They lead it 2-1. Leading off the inning, Tyson Ross, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Out in front of it, strike 1. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these 2 guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Will Myers will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
And this is fouled back and out of play. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
The shortstop, number 10, Alexi Ramirez.
Alexi Ramirez will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
And he'll lay off a first pitch sinker, missing down and in for a ball. 1-0.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard to short. Reyes scoops it up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They still trail it here 2-1. DJ LeMahieu will stand in now. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Ripped on the ground to first. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
Ben Paulson will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Upton moving to his left. Makes the play, 1 away.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
Gerardo Parra stands in, coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
Ross pauses. Here's the first pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 pitch. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting.
And you know, he really doesn't have to throw that changeup all that much for it to be an effective pitch. And you can see what his breakdown is so far.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring in the right-handed hitting catcher, Nick Hundley. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
And that's exactly where you want to put that thing. Start it right down the middle and trust that its action will cause it to drop.
And boy, big problems here to start this at.
For all of these guys, they just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Colorado. They still lead it 2-1. Leading off the inning, Matt Kemp, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Right fielder, Matt Kemp.
First delivery to him on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got to look at someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Some guys, you almost do him a favor if you pitch away from him. Here, he's just doing what he does best. Great balance here. Good swing path, and he drives it the other way.
Striding into the box, Derek Norris. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
First offering on its way. Kemp runs. Hit hard on the ground to third. LeMahieu on to first, and they get them both.
Now batting.
Boy, right there, with the runner moving on that play, you didn't even think they were going to try to get it out at second base. But somehow, they still managed to turn over the double play.
Into the box, Yonhervis Solarte. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
And that man right there, he's got to figure out some kind of combination to score some runs for him. They have really been scuffling.
And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Padres go down quietly. Our score remains 2-1. Back here at Petco Park. Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Chris Russin will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
First pitch on its way. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
I got to think he's going to leave the bat on his shoulder again here, even 2-0. This approach hasn't been too sharp so far to lead off the inning.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Solarte is there for it, 1 out.
Yeah, take a couple of home run balls out of the equation, and he really hasn't pitched all that badly. Good start to the inning here.
Charlie Blackmon strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Now the pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th, as now there are 2 away.
Well, he's allowed just 2 runs to this point, both of them coming on solo homers. Things could be much different now if those had come with guys on base, but as it is, this has been a pretty good outing.
Jose Reyes stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time, as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1.
He's done a really good job of kind of getting ahead of hitters here by throwing first pitch strikes to 70% of the batters he's faced, and that's why he's doing so well.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. To first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Leading off the inning, Melvin Upton Jr., and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
This guy just continues to pound the strike zone. He's thrown a first pitch strike to 90% of the batters he's faced. Look how late we are into this ball game, and that's the difference for him.
On the ground to third. Gloved by Arenado. And a rather easy first out.
The left fielder, number 24, Sean Shea.
John Jay will step in now. He's singled twice to this point.
Yeah, he's just been putting the ball in play, and so far it's working out nicely for him. Sometimes it is that simple.
Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Yeah, he seems to be pitching him a little cautiously here. Maybe it's because he's 2 for 2 against him so far, but I think this is a guy you still need to come right after. As a hitting coach, that's what you want your hitters to do. Hit the ball right back up the middle. You get into bad habits when you try to pull everything, but here just stays right on it and picks up a solid 1-out single.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Corey Spangenberg. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Well, 2 very good takes here. He's going to make him bring something up.
Blackman will put this one away, and that's out number 2.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
Jose Pirela will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 73, Jose Pirela.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. In the air now, out to right field. Gonzalez has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Padres leave 1. They're down 2-1. Nick Vincent will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Nick Vincent.
Leading off the inning, Carlos Gonzalez, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Gonzalez.
Lifted the other way to left center. Jay on the run, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
That's a great swing there. Leading off an inning, it's a fastball, but he just goes right with it and drives it the other way toward the gap. He's going to wind up on second here with a leadoff double.
Nolan Arenado takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Yeah, a base hit right through the infield would probably do it, but you can bet those guys in the outfield are going to be coming up gunning if they get any chance at all.
Got him fishing that time. 0-1.
And in this spot, you got to pitch for the strikeout here. And this is a guy that's gone down twice so far, so you do have that in your favor.
Rockies third baseman, it's 1-1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his third strikeout of the game.
Ouch. That's a rough night at the ballpark here. Third strikeout. One thing you can't do, though, you can't go into that dugout hanging your head. You got to think, hey, it's over. I'll get another shot to redeem myself. Whether that's tonight or sometime in the future, that's the attitude you have to have.
One-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. 2 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Here it is. To 2-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Now this is exactly how you go about shutting down a leadoff double. He turned right around, struck out the next 2 guys. So now they're going to need a little 2-out magic if they're going to dent that scoreboard.
Bounced weakly near the plate. Norris is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Rockies 2 and the Padres 1. Leading off the inning, Will Myers, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
And a bouncing ball, foul. Here comes the 0-1. To short, hit hard. Throw by Reyes is right there for the first down.
The shortstop, number 10, Alexi Ramirez.
Alexi Ramirez strides in, grounded out his last time through.
Well, I think it was a sinker that he rolled over last time up, and he's probably going to see that same pitch again. You got to wait for a mistake up in the zone against a guy like this.
That's inside. 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
And now into his 8th inning of work. You can bet that he's starting to wear down out there a little bit. This might not be a bad time for a visit from his catcher just to see what's going on out there.
Matt Kemp comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Just because he's thrown 5 straight balls doesn't make this an automatic take, especially if for a guy in this part of the lineup.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Ramirez running at first. Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw on to first takes care of Kemp as he's turned away for the 2nd out.
I'm not too sure whether that was a designed hit and run or not. He may have just been going on his own. By running, he does stay out of the double play.
Derek Norris has a chance now to bring home the tying run, standing on second base.
And a dinger here would give him the lead. Let's see what he can get done here.
And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase. And after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Gloved by LeMahieu. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for San Diego. They still trail it here 2-1. Bright lights of downtown on the San Diego Bay. We're back now from Petco Park in the Gas Lamp District as we're set to start the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th, Gerardo Parra, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. He's set. Here it comes. On the ground to the left side. Oh, and this goes right past him.
And you check this out. This is on the inside part of the plate, but he still is able to take it to the opposite field. I'll tell you, that is bat control at its finest right there.
Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Stepping in now, Nick Hundley. Hot shot on the ground is short. And that's through into left, and back-to-back singles have him in business to start the 9th.
Textbook start to the inning right there. Back-to-back hits have him in a good position to maybe stretch out this 1-run lead.
Dustin Garneau will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. But one or the other is what you really need.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Not too happy about that decision down there at first base. We're going to check it out again here on show motion.
Charlie Blackmon.
Boy, that is a tight call. You know, one way or another, someone wasn't going to be happy about that.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Runners are at first and second with one away. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base. The tag, and they got him coming back to third. Jose Reyes will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. On to first, and the Rockies fail to cash in as that ends the inning. 2 left for Colorado. They lead it 2-1. Jairo Diaz will come on now, trying to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth. Leading off the inning, Yonhervis Solarte, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Leading off in the bottom of the ninth, third baseman.
In there at the knees, strike one.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Hit hard to short. Reyes takes it in. And he's retired, one away.
Up next for the Padres, center fielder, Melvin Upton Jr.
Melvin Upton Jr. will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's his strength. He wants to try and come in and jam you, so you got to be ready to try and turn on something.
In there, 2-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Parra is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Everything's going according to plan here in the bottom of the ninth. He's just an out away from wrapping this one up.
John Jay digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. In there, and it's 0-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that pitch. That's on him way too fast.
Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Bat explodes as this is on the ground to third.
Well, you take a swing at a pitch like that, you're lucky that you only got sawed off. He's going to have to go find himself another piece of lumber.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, you know, this game kind of felt like it could have been played back in 1968. Very well played, very low scoring, very quick game, too. I'll tell you, I could go for a few more of these this year. That'd be okay by me.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the ninth, but still, 8 strong innings for him. And he was hitting his spots all game long.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Rockies come out on top 2-1. Good night from San Diego.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rockies: 2 runs on 11 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Padres, 1 run, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. A reminder that post-game trolley service to Mission Valley, Old Town, or to South County is available from the Gaslamp Quarter or 12th and Imperial trolley stations. MTS buses are also available outside the park on the 4, 11, and 25 routes. And service on the 3, 5, and 16 routes is available a few short blocks away on Market Street.